James, congratulations on the win. Could that have gone any better for you? Big stage, first round submission. Is that sort of how you felt like it was going to play out?
Yeah, I could have went a lot better. I got hit a few shots and, well, maybe one grazed me, but it wasn't nothing much. But I made a few mistakes in there that I want to go back and work on. But no, it's unbelievable getting the win. I'm 20 years old, fighting in one of the most historic venues in the world. And just to think like Muhammad Ali being up here, you know what I mean? And Mike Tyson and all these guys, and I just feel like I'm following the footstep of the greats. And it just felt right. So with that, I've been working towards this since I've been 13 years old. I had my first fight in St. Pat's Hall in Strabane, and the hall was no bigger than this place here. And now I'm fighting in the biggest, you know what I mean? I'm on the biggest shows and the biggest arenas, and I'm getting the wins. And not only am I getting wins, I'm making statements. Do you know what I mean? I'm making statements, putting these guys away, and I just feel on top of the world. I feel motivated. I feel hungry to go and get more wins and more success and become one of the greatest. That's what it done for me. When I win and I ran and jumped on top of the cage, I wasn't celebrating. So I wasn't that. I just took a look around and I heard all the people from my hometown that flew all the way over, and all the rest of the Irish American people that came out to support me and paid all the money to come, who have worked hard in their jobs to just be able to save up and pay the money to come all the way over here and support me. And I looked around and heard them all singing and cheering for me, and I just took it all in, and I've used it as motivation to get back to the gym and win more fights and become one of the greatest ever of all time.
Is there anything about him that surprised you at all in the fight?
Yeah, I thought he would have been more of a elusive on the feet, to be honest. I thought he would have been more trickier and stuff, but I feel that I put a lot of pressure on him from the start. I don't think he was expecting me to be as confident on the feet as I was. And I went in and I cracked him a shot, and I split him with the first shot I hit him with, and it wobbled him, he rocked him. And I think he was thinking, I'm meant to be the karate guy here, but you know what I mean, and this young kid's in my face put me on, but you have to take the hats off to the man. He's been doing martial arts longer than born, and that's why I got up at the end and I bowed to him and his brother, and I showed my respect to him and showed the respect it deserves, and thank him for stepping in there with me and giving me that opportunity to show everyone of what I'm capable of. Not only everyone else, but everyone from my hometown, to show them that I'm going all the way and carrying the name of my hometown of Strabane with me. And it's a proud moment for me, and I just wanted to show my respect to him, and that's why I bowed for him, and I'm feeling hungry and motivated.
Did you see Patricio? No, I just said, did you happen to see Patricio's response to you? What the comments you made? He said, "I'll fight you in Croke Park. Bring your daddy, the notorious MMA, to see you get beat up in the front row." Yeah,
tell him to come along. Try. Yeah. Bring his belt with him because I'm going to take it.
I mean, what do you think that says, though, that you're 20 years old, 7 fights, and the champion is
exactly
saying this?
Do you know what I mean? They all know I'm coming. They all know I'm coming, and it's only a matter of time. I'm young. I'm hungry. I've got everything. I've got the team behind me. I've got the family to support me. I've got that motivation like no one else. All these guys are on their way out. I'm only getting started. And everyone, I keep hearing everyone saying, "Oh, I'm the new era of the young guys coming up," but I'm not. I kind of get offended when I hear that, because I'm a break off from that. Every one of the new era is on this path, and I'm going this way. I'm different. I'm not the same as anyone in here. I swear to God, when I'm in there, I feel like he could have stood in my face. He could be stamping on my face, and I'll get up and I'll laugh at him and look at him and tell him, "Is that all he's got?" They're a different breed. I'm the BT82 breed, as I call myself. I'm from Strabane, and they don't make them like me.
James, how important is it to show that Irish fighters can grapple too?
Yeah, they all know I can grapple. I finish every one of my fights by the chokes, and I tell them what I'm going to do. They all know, they just gotta believe me.
James, were you surprised when you were able to literally pass mount on a guy who he knows his BJJ, he knows his wrestling, and yet you were able to quickly transition within seconds?
No, I wasn't. That's what I expected. So it is. I've worked for this. I've put in the work in the gym. I know what I'm capable of. My team know what I'm capable of. I was prepared, more prepared than ever. I had that mindset. I expected myself to go in there, put the pressure on the feet, take him down, bust him up with elbows, and choke him. If you listen to what I said all week, it's exactly how I played out. I told you so. I would go in and put that pressure on the feet, and he would be shocked at the pressure and get frustrated at the pressure that I was putting on the feet, that it would open up the takedown. And it did. And I told you so. I would go down, pass his guard, elbow him on the face, and then I'll take his back and choke him.
James, usually when people fight the Machida brothers, it's a lot of respect, and you show them respect afterwards. But beforehand, the introduction, to walk right up into his face, he wants to stare down. Do you feel like you worked him a little bit mentally beforehand?
I don't know. He's a veteran in the game. You know what I mean? He's been doing martial arts, as I say, for longer than I'm born. I'm sure he's seen this before. Do you know what I mean? He's seen people trying to get underneath his skin. But I said it in the interviews that I don't know if I'm going to get underneath his skin, but I'm hell of a sure that I'm going to get underneath his chin. I said that in the interviews, and I went and done it. But do you know what I mean? When I got into this game, I watched the different fights and stuff, and I came from a Shotokan Brady background with my uncle Kevin. He started me into karate when I was younger, and then he moved into MMA, so I followed along as well. And we're big fans of the Machidas. Do you know what I mean? They were karate legends, and Lyoto Machida was an idol of mine growing up. For a long time, he was a style that I kind of tried to do because he was killing everyone with his karate style. And coming from a karate background, this is what I wanted to do. So I did, and then I evolved as well, and I just got better.
Earlier today, the Mac Life posted a video of you and Connor talking 4 years ago, and you said your time will come. Do you feel like this is that moment?
Yes and no. I feel like 100% it was my moment. But I'm only getting started. I'm 20 years old. So I'm not even 21 yet. I can't even go to the pub and drink tonight here. Do you know what I mean? So these guys are where I'm still a kid, but I'm going in here and beating all these grown men, and I feel motivated. I'm hungry.
Is AJ McKee still a fight that you think is going to happen at some point?
Fuck AJ McKee.
James, big question here. Everybody, critics will say, "Oh, you're basically Conor McGregor wannabe," but all this. How do you make it so that you're your own man, but you can take maybe the best of it, Conor, blend into your style?
Well, Conor knocks everyone out with a straight left hand. I take everyone down and choke them with a rear neck choke. That's nothing like Conor. So it does, but being compared to one of the greatest fighters of all time, the greatest fighter in history, the one that's going to knock Floyd Mayweather out cold, I'll take that all day long.
James, after the experience tonight, do you want to fight over here again soon?
100%. But I don't like to take all my money, the fucking tax man over here, fuck that.
He plans to fight Boston.
I love to fight in Boston, so I'm hungry. I'm going back to the gym. That's what I'm focused on. It's a bit much. But I'm hungry, I'm going back to the gym. I'm not thinking about anything else but fixing my mistakes from tonight. I'm moving on with my career. I'm young, I've got time, I've got everything. I've got the mindset, I've got the skill set, I've got the youth. I've got everything to be the greatest fighter of all time, and that's exactly what I'm going to be.
How are you going to celebrate tonight?
Well, I would if I could, but I can't. They won't let me into anywhere, so I guess I'm just going to go back to the hotel with my family, and my mother and my girlfriend's here, and I'm going to go and celebrate with them and my coach and all my family that came over and everyone that supported me. We're going to go back to my hotel and chill and take this proud moment in for my town of Strabane. I'm the only fighter from there to ever do anything like this. And then I can't wait to get home tomorrow and see my dad, and he's got the fry on waiting for me.